Hi there, it's Susan again. And I spoke last time about 3 tips to starve off overwhelm or anxiety. Basically, how you can change your state and possibly avoid getting into deeper overwhelm or stress or anxiety. Okay? Um, let's see. I started working as a therapist, I guess it was 22 years ago, and I really needed to be healed myself, I should say. So people often ask why I became a therapist, and it's because I needed to fix myself first. I was a mess and I needed to fix myself. The other thing is that I love this kind of stuff. I love to help people. It's what interests me. So if you saw like my nightstand, the books I read, it's always about this sort of thing, whether it's um, taking personal responsibility or parenting styles, communication, anything about psychology, all that kind of stuff. So I love it. So I appreciate you letting me share my thoughts because it actually helps me as well, keeps me on track, and it allows me to do what I love. So I appreciate it. All right, so back to weird tricks. And like I said, it doesn't matter if they're weird if they work. Okay? The last time I was on, I talked about naming your critical mind. And I said I was going to start uh, this video with something that reminds me of that. Okay. I don't know if you guessed, but it was, how would you speak to a little girl? How would you treat a little girl? Or if you're a boy or a man, how would you treat a little boy? A little girl, doesn't matter. How would you treat a child? Would you treat a child or speak to a child how you speak to yourself? If there was a 5-year-old in front of you, would you be telling them to suck it up? That they're stupid? That you can't believe they did it again? Or whatever critical thing we tend to say to ourselves? Or would you say, and boy, are you hungry? You want a snack? How about you take a break? How about you close your eyes for 5 minutes? How about you play for 10 minutes? How about you stop working now because it's been 12 hours? Or 2. Maybe it's been 2 hours and you need a break. All right? I still find myself about to criticize myself. And I used to say it out loud. I used to call myself stupid, and I don't do that anymore. Um, I mean, obviously, I'm not stupid. It's kind of a silly thing. I might do something that's kind of dumb, but that's okay. It's just an action. But in my mind, I'll go to say something like that, and I catch myself. I'll be like, "Oh." So it really becomes a practice. How you speak to yourself is quite often different than you'd speak to a little girl. So the tip is, and the trick is, speak to yourself like you would a little girl. All right, honey, what do you need? Yeah, you're tired? Okay, let's take a little rest. Whatever it is. So be really gentle with yourself. Try it out. The next thing, next weird tip, take a cold shower. I guess that reminds me of, when someone gets all hot and bothered or horny or something, they say take a cold shower. But I didn't think about that when I wrote down this tip. But yeah, take a cold shower. Why? Because it shocks your system. Or take a hot bath. Soothes your body, right? So, or take a hot, cold, go back and forth shower. When the cold water comes on, breathe deeply. Don't torture yourself. It's not to hurt yourself. And the hot water is not to hurt yourself either. It's, when I say hot, I mean just something that's going to feel good. Okay? So those are 2 things. Even putting on lotion, right? Taking the time, putting on lotion, putting on chapstick. Something that will kind of connect you to your body again is a weird trick to calm yourself down. Okay, number 3, and this one we know. Go outside. Oh my goodness, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten calls from clients saying I'm freaking out or some version. I say, go outside for a walk. Just go. Go, go, go. Sometimes I talk to them for a few minutes, or sometimes they'll text back, oh gosh, that really helped. So go outside. If it's not possible, go down the hall. During the lockdown beginning of this year, my daughter was on her rollerblades. We live in a large apartment complex, and we're actually on the 3rd floor, but all the apartments are connected with a large carpeted straight big hallway. So she just was going back and forth. I just went and sat outside with my book outside my door, and I could just hear her. I would have done it too, but I didn't have any rollerblades. She had lost mine. But anyway, so yeah, that's that. Get outside, go down the hall, go in a different room, change where you are. And yeah, change your surroundings. That's it. So the tricks that can help you get out of overwhelm, I hope they are helpful. The key is just to do them, and let me know. I'm interested what your tricks are. And I'm always open to learning, and it may be helpful for someone else looking at the comments, how you state it or what you do. It might help them, so I appreciate it. All right, have a great day. Bye now.